call it vagina because if I mention vagina, he will run out again and he say, ah, mom, my mom says still vagina.
Hello viewers, my name is Daniel Mbaga. With me is my wife, my lovely wife.
Magdalene Mbaga.
And as usual, together we are called the Mbagas. Oh yeah, the Mbagas. Today we have a very, very important topic to share with you. And still, it's coming from our sex clinic.
Yeah.
This topic is, Mom, how did you give birth to me? It's a question from our son that we call Asha the Questionnaire. And my wife always brings up this topic, and sometimes I wonder how she remembers them. But well, she remembers them, and you have a knack. You have a knack for responding to those things. So tell us, tell us how you
answer the questions now.
Yeah.
Whether I answered immediately or I answered, stylishly, or maybe later, I had to answer the question.
Yeah.
So why won't I remember?
Yeah.
Actually, this question came about when he was like, I think he was around 4 or 5. So one day I was seated in the sitting room, and then he just came from outside. So he went to interact with the other children in the next, flat. So he came back. He said, "Mommy, how did you give birth to me?" So I was like, which kind of question is that? So I actually did not know how to answer, but then I remember that it was through cesarean section. So I was happy that at least I could, escape. So I now say, I give birth to you now through what we call CS. I tried to explain to him, CS is an operation they do, for women to remove babies. So I opened my stomach and I showed him the line, how they stitch. Then he was looking at me with surprise, but he was not satisfied. So later he said, how did I come out? I said, what else do you want to hear? They removed you from here now. He said, but you mentioned Tune and told me that normally children used to come out from where women are peeing. Those were his exact words. They told me that children come out from where women pee. So I said, okay. So I now knew that I was in trouble, so to say, because I was trying to escape with an evidence, yet I couldn't escape. So I told him, I said, yes, yours was through CS. Of course, you were giving birth through CS. If I mention vagina, he will run out again and he say, mom, my mom says through vagina. You understand, children? You know when you are dealing with your child, you know how he talks and all that, so you know how to put him through and when to say what. The essence of this episode is to let children know, because if they don't know, they'll definitely ask, because at that stage they are highly inquisitive. They really want to know everything. They want to know something about everything. Children want to know something about everything, and they want to be able to answer or say something when their mates are talking.
Yeah.
That's why they keep asking questions that you don't even imagine they are aware of. So the essence of this is to be able to tell them there's what we call age appropriate sex education. You have to do it according to the age and according to the wisdom of the child. For instance, he came to me and was asking me, that's a very good time to tell him about how women give birth. And then that's a good time to tell him, okay, yes, it's through the vagina, but at that time I had to use where women pee, because if I said that, he will also run out. And it was when he reached a particular time, and then we now have to use the words as they are.
The issue of the mentioning the parts of the body is to do what we call age-appropriate sex education, like you have heard from her. It's important for parents to mention things, parts of the body, sensitive parts, based on the age of the child, so that the child does not learn these things outside. When they learn these things outside, it's teaching. You teach the children, because you have them at heart, you teach them with a sense of protection, So that's the message for today. We hope you will go and like our page and subscribe, and then please would like to hear from you feedback, so we will know that you are being touched, you have been impacted by this series of discussion. Thank you and see you next time.